All hail the magic conch! Anyways, well hey my fellow video gamers and Let's Players, I'm JodoPlays and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Spongebob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom. In the last episode, we started the grand old time known as the Kelp Forest, which you know, that is just the best grand old time if you think about it. Now, I believe we have to be able to get up to here, which luckily I was able to get up to there, don't know how. Anyways, yeah, we started Kelp Forest in the last episode, and in this episode what we are going to be doing is we are going to be continuing the Kelp Forest. Did you ever think that? Did you think that I was going to say we were going to be continuing the Kelp Forest? Like, I didn't think you would know if we were going to. That's why I was kind of a little weary about saying it, because I just, like, I didn't want to be too mean and be like, oh, well, oh, you didn't know. So that's why I was kind of like, you know what, I'll just let them decide if we're in the Kelp Forest or not. Because, you know, sometimes you just don't know if you're in the Kelp Forest or not. Am I in the Kelp Forest? I honestly don't know. Anyways, you kind of have to hit that button there, because that button makes it so you can get over to that one area. Now, I kind of thought this leads to a sock, which I believe it still does lead to a sock if we go over here. And then, as you see, there is a little bit of a jumping thing we can go to, which will lead to the sock that we need. Because I was thinking, like, wait, I thought there was a sock at the end of this area. And yes, there is a sock at the end of this area, and I believe this will bring you back all the way over here where you need to go. Yeah, most of this area, if you haven't got it already, you kind of have to traverse as Patrick. Now, I believe I got through the hardest part of the area, I think, except for that jump. Okay, that was a little freaky there, but I believe that jump can be a little bit painful. Now, I am actually really surprised that that was the first time we died in this section, because I swear I think I would have died a little bit earlier than that. Now, to kill this thing here, I believe what you have to do is you kind of have to throw the watermelon at him, and then I think you just want to not even bother with him or whatever. Now, I believe we can go over there if you wanted to, but I'm not, because as you see, there's eventually a sock over there, and in order to get that, well, we kind of have to get that, and oh my god, that actually kind of scared me for a second. Let's be careful here, because I do not want to get blasted, and body slam. Okay, it looks like a body slam will automatically take care of the ARF. Oh god, there is a hammer there, okay, and I don't know how that hammer did not hurt me with that thing there. I will not know, and it'll probably be really hard for me to ever know, and hey. I am, like, really being a daredevil with these jumps here. I don't even know how I'm doing it. Okay, I think I see where the leaf is over there. No, the leaf is there. Okay, I did not see the one above me. I'm sorry if it feels like I'm complaining way too much about this. I don't know where I am. Okay, I am right over here. There we go. Okay, I didn't know if that was actually a checkpoint that I hit. Okay, I guess that was a checkpoint, and then I guess we have to go over here, which makes it so I get hit, and that is never great. Oh, geez, okay, that actually kind of scared me. But there is a sock over here. Ay. I'm going to be watching this over, and I'm going to be laughing at myself by how I'm reacting to going through this level, because I'm like, oh crap, gotta do this, gotta do that, gotta go fast like Sonic. And then I'm like, oh wait, well, okay, that is how it works, I guess. But I do have to say, for it being this one of my first times of actually going through this level, it's fine. Now, as you see, we're actually really close to the end, and I believe that bungee, which is up there somewhere, I believe we eventually have to do that as SpongeBob, because we kind of can't do that as Patrick, and I believe we have to jump here, which will make it so we can go over here and destroy a whole bunch of stuff, you know, it's kind of like that, you know. Now, okay, I actually want to take this, and I want to throw it over here. The reason why is because there's a robot there, and I feel if you get hit when you're carrying those things, it makes it so it, like, breaks, and I do not want that to happen. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be throwing this one that we got over onto this one, and then taking the default one. Since we died, we're just going to be taking the default one and plopping it on another one. Now, it's about time that one, I believe, oh, we never got that other teleport box. I think that's for something else. Okay. Hey. All this talking is creating a whole bunch of saliva that is making it a little bit weary for talking now. Okay, there it is, okay. I was about to say, I couldn't see exactly where the one thing was, and then I believe that's over there. There we go. And, okay, I believe that actually brings you over to the other one. And then, as you see, I never really said, but these red buttons here, those kind of make it so you lead back to the one area. Well, actually, no, what am I saying? The red buttons respawn the stone tikis. That is what I'm trying to say. And now, we have the puzzle solved. All three stone tikis are in their rightful place, and that R button thing is perfectly, just ruining the cutscene right now. I did not mean for that to happen, but does Mr. Krabs say anything?
Well done, son. Next time I need to round up customers for the Krusty Krab, I'll give you a call.
Why would the customers want to be made down?
You're a strange one, you are, Patrick.
I like that. But first, before we go into the one area, I'm actually going to change to SpongeBob, because I believe it'll start a cutscene if you are SpongeBob. Now, I actually want to see where this leads us. I want to make sure, yes, okay, it does actually lead you back to this area. Okay, well, now that we're done with Kelp Swamp, which I will say right now is the place that I thought I would have the most trouble at, I will definitely say that. Because, actually, no. Kelp Swamp I thought I was going to have trouble with because of just all the darkness and having to do a whole bunch of platforming. This next area I think I'm going to have trouble with because of all the freaking puzzles that are in it. Anyways, welcome to the puzzle level of this game, the Kelp Caves.
Hey kid, I could really use your help if you had some time to spare.
Sure, Barnacle Boy, what do you need?
I'm trying to recover my lost energy crystals that power my new secret superhero power. It seems the robots have found my supply and have hidden them in this cave.
Secret superhero power? Oh, what's it do? What's it do?
If I told you, it wouldn't be a secret, would it? Just trust me, it's worth finding these crystals. I'd go searching myself, but my bunions are acting up today.
Well, then you rest those super bones of yours. I'll get searching for these crystals.
I hate it when my bunions act up, but I don't have that problem, so I don't know why I said that. Anyways, this area here, okay, I believe we actually have to use the bowl for this over here, and basically, this area, like I said, is a whole bunch of puzzle areas. Well, one, we have to solve a puzzle just to get out of this area, and then we have to solve the puzzles to get all the stuff that we need. Now, I need Patrick for this, so yeah, that's another recurring thing that's going to be happening in this level. You have to switch back and forth between SpongeBob and Patrick so many times, because you have to switch to SpongeBob to use the cruise bubble, then you have to switch to Patrick to do a whole bunch of other stuff, and then you realize that you can't see jack diddly squat in this little thing here, so you're kind of using it as a puzzle just to even find out where the heck to go. Now, I know going up here there is actually an area we can go to get one of these grand old find crystals, which, if you watch Game Grumps, you know it's a little funny when you think of he has to get his energy crystals. What? Okay, that was a reference to Danny's father. Don't mean to do all these references here, but I believe I actually do have to go back here, because I believe when you die, all of those things reset, so I believe I'm going to have to, yep, that's what I thought, I'm going to have to throw this back on here. Because as you saw, we actually kind of need SpongeBob for that, because there is something we can do there, and I swear I thought I heard Patrick say something, but I'm not exactly sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to switch over to SpongeBob, so I can go back there and doing the cruise bubble thing, which the cruise bubble, if you didn't know, unlocks other areas that we can get through in the Kelp Caves, huh? It's always funny, because as a kid, I never knew the Kelp Caves existed, because I would never get far enough in the game, because I'd get to the certain area, and I am in the worst position to do this ever, so let's turn around here. And now let's try shooting this good grand old stuff here. That did not work. That was the opposite of working. It's kind of funny, because if you think about it, I believe this is going to be a lot brighter for you guys when you actually see this here, and I did not turn that quite as hard as I probably should have. So, let's try this again, and if I don't get it this time, I'm just going to cut out. There we go. It was only the time after I said that, but now that we have that done, we are able to continue through the Kelp Caves, huh? Not much to talk about. Because not really much happened today. The only thing that really happened that was, worth talking about was all the aggravation I had trying to get this stinking thing ready. That's all I really have to say. Now, I believe, okay, there's a sleepy time bot here. Don't know why there's a sleepy time bot there, but there is. Okay. Now, I believe up here is something. All I know is there is the last camper up here that we eventually will be able to find, but I do believe I have to... Well, first I believe I have to use this thing here to hit a button that's way back there, which is going to be which is going to prove to be a challenge because of how you have to really maneuver this thing. And it did not prove to be a challenge, as I demonstrated right there. But that unlocks it so we can get through here. But first, I do want to look for something here. I don't know where okay, he is right there. I see him. I want to hit him before he even notices us, because that'll make this area a lot easier, because as you saw, that was a monsoon right there. And you know what's bad about the monsoons? They make it... Sorry about that, my voice actually kind of went bad. Well, then again, I was making some weird sounds earlier because I was letting out my frustration for the many times I had to redo stuff. I don't want to keep bringing that up. It's just I had to bring it up because I wanted to give an explanation as to why my voice why my voice might not be as crystal clear, or, well, crystal clear in the sense of how it sounds, not in how my speech is, because, well, you know, I mess around a few words whenever I record. That's just something, it just comes with improving, I guess, because you gotta think about it. Let's Playing is basically just an improv skit. Now, I believe I have to throw this up to this one area here, because I believe this is going to make it so one thing will pop up. I believe, okay, that will make it so we can get to that crystal right up there. I kind of thought that was something, and I believe this is our third crystal here that we have to eventually get, which those stone tikis, you're going to see that we're going to have yet another puzzle that we're going to have to do with them in a little bit, and I believe we can't get up here yet. I believe that's going to be for something a little bit later. Now, I believe this only... Yeah, that just respawns the stone tiki, so I do not have to worry about that. But there are a few things that are in here, like, I believe I do have to go through here eventually in order to get another stone tiki, but I believe there is actually a stone tiki around another area, but I'm going to have to check, because I believe we can actually continue going up this way and go into another area that's around here. I just don't exactly know what's around in here. I believe there is something up here, but I think I know what's up here, because there should be an area, and also there's another area right over there. Well, first there is a sock here. Might as well get that sock. And how many? That was 6 out of 7. Okay, we have all the socks we need to get through this area, and that's okay. Actually, there is a thing right here, so that is good. But we do, I believe we need a certain thing to get through here. Well, one, we need a little stone tiki, which I believe we can get through another area, or if not, there might be one over here. I doubt it, though, because I don't think there is one. Okay, so I'm just going to cut back here as SpongeBob. Before we do that, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to be bringing this stone tiki over to the one area so I can do that whole bunch of stuff there, and I believe that's the sound of the little things going down. Now, okay, where is this landing? Because I cannot see for the life of me where this is going to land. I really want to get to the next level so I don't have to continuously complain about not being able to see, because that's just something I really don't like. But now, doing that, whoa, okay, that kind of did that there. I believe it's because I accidentally was on it when I actually threw the stone tiki, but this will lead to yet another crystal after you get hung up on the one area, and also a 50 shiny object there, which I totally did not mean to get. Oh, only 2 left. Okay, that's actually not that bad. Okay, so I believe now we have to use that one thing for a little bit later. But I do want to go back down here, because there is a teleportation box that we can take here, which brings us right back down there. Which that's basically how we get up there really fast as SpongeBob, and it makes it so we don't have to travel through the whole area yet again. It's just a really big convenience, because like I said, it makes it so like, oh, we don't have to go over here in order to actually hit this. Now, which one is this? That is way up there. Ugh. I really don't like it how it's like, oh, well, let's test your cruise bubble abilities and if you can hit these buttons or not. Because it's like, really? I mean, yes, I know. We just got the cruise bubble, so you're testing on if we can actually hit things with the cruise bubble. And I believe that opens the last area we need to go into. And the funny thing is, I believe I've gone through this area without having to open the last button, because I've just never had to do that. Now, okay, this goes into over here, which I believe for here, well, one, I believe going up here is actually the last camper we can get. Yep, that is the final camper that we can get. Yay, yay, hippie ha, hippie hey. Okay, that was weird. Now, that's over there, which I believe we can get to a little bit later, because I believe we have to hit a button. I'm not exactly sure where that button is, but actually I might know where that is, and I might know something about that. But we actually kinda need Patrick right now, because there's a big old grand puzzle that we need to do as Patrick in order to get one of the last crystals. So I'm going to be getting Patrick and being right back. Now, in order to do this puzzle here, you need every single stone tiki you can get, which that is 3. I mean, it's not many, but you do need all 3 of these in order to get to a certain area. I do not want to throw that up there, which I kind of accidentally did, even though it was technically inside it, but the reason we need to do this is because we need to take this stone tiki right over here, so we can plop it onto that little stone tiki pedestal, which that will make it so it raises the roof. Well, not exactly. It actually just raises the little kelp leaves right there, which makes it so we can get up to the next area. But now, since we have done that, we kind of need the other stone tikis in order to do this. So what we are going to be doing is, okay, I believe there's the one stone tiki up here that we can get, and I'm trying to remember where the other one is. I think the other one's still on the one area. I believe it is. If it's not, then I have no idea where it is. So we're just going to take this one right now, and then keep it in a certain vicinity. Actually, no, I know what we have to do. We have to take this one, and we have to go up this pattern here, which eventually I should be able to see in a second if I throw this up here. We have to take this on a little bit of a pattern here. What we have to do is we have to go onto this thing right here, and we kind of have to make our way up here, which is a little painful. Well, not really painful, but you get what I mean. It's more of like just a big burden. Okay, I gotta make sure which way I'm going before I go there. Okay. Now, going up here, you'll see that we kind of have a little bit of an area over here. But there is something we can use the stone tiki over there for, so we need to throw that stone tiki over here. And let's get the last stone tiki. Please do not die. Thank you. Luckily, this last stone tiki is just right over here, so that is really helpful. I'll say that much, that it was really helpful for that last stone tiki to be right there. And so now, I believe... Dang it. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's the 3rd time I've died. I am getting a little bit irritated with this, because I have to do this for a 3rd time. Oh my god. I am getting really sick and tired of this. Now that I am safely up here, I can go over to this, press that, get that crystal, then take this and throw it on top of here. Which that will make, I believe, those things come up, which makes it so we can go over there to get to the final crystal that we need to get, which I'm going to be getting that right now before I die again, so I do not have to worry about this, and so I can just get this done and over with. And I believe, yep, there is another one up here, and we should be able to get right there, and we have found the last of the crystals that we need to find. I don't think it really matters if I die here. If it does, then I'm really sad, because, let's see, and it does matter. God dang it. Anyways, that's about it for this episode of Let's Play Spongebob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom. Off screen, I'm going to be doing this for a god dang 4th time, because I died. I'm going to be doing this for a 4th time. So, this has been Juddle Plays saying see you later and goodbye.